Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg, and today we're playing some Robo Recall, or as far as I'm concerned, the best thing in VR that I have played so far. Now, this is a title for the Oculus Rift, but people that have Vives can use third-party software in order to run it if they purchase it on the Oculus store. But I am playing it on my Rift, so I'm using the touch controllers. And normally, I guess by default when you play this game, it's designed to have two sensors sort of in front of you. And so the teleportation, this is not the default teleportation. By default, when you teleport, you can rotate the thumbstick to choose which direction you want to face. So your physical body never has to rotate, because when you teleport, you can rotate your direction of view. But I, of course, am used to the Vive, and so my sensors are located apart from each other, so I can rotate 360 degrees like I'm used to, which is really the best way to go. So, Robo Recall is sort of a wave-based shooter, I suppose. There are guns, and you're going to be using them to shoot robots. You're going to be recalling the robots, as they call it, and it's the best wave-based shooter, I suppose. As you will see, basically the sort of fluidity of control and movement and the variance in which you can dismantle and destroy these robots, the number of options available to you, and the way that it all kind of flows together, that's what all comes together to make it a really great experience. So, before we go into the missions, as far as weapons are concerned, the game right now has 4. You have, of course, the default pistol. This is what it looks like without any sort of modifications. 20-round clip. And it shoots as fast as you can pull the trigger. And then, of course, you can get extended mags. Goes up to 30. You can get a laser sight. You can get a compensator to reduce recoil. And then, of course, the hollow sight if you're into that sort of thing. But I don't like that, so... yeah, so that's the pistol. I like to dual wield those and just fire those fingers as fast as I can. They also have the revolver, which by default has 6 shots. It sounds good, it's very powerful, but 6 shots is a little weak. You can, of course, get the extended magazine, which bumps it up to 8, which is not a big difference. You can, of course, get the laser, same thing. Piercing ammo, which will shoot through targets. And then the good old hollow sight that I don't even have, and I mean, I can purchase it, but who cares? Then on to the bigger stuff, we have the shotgun, of course. 3-round, or whatever, 3-round clip, whatever they want to call it. Yeah, it's good. And with the added magazine, you can bump that up to 6, which is pretty necessary. You can reduce recoil with this big stock. And then you can put on a different choke. Makes it a little bit tighter. So that's what I use. I use dual-wield pistols on the hips, and then dual-wield big shotguns across the back. And then finally we have the energy rifle, which can shoot these sort of bouncing laser projectiles. You can rapid fire like that, which is pretty cool. You probably want to have the extended magazine if you're going to fire like that. Bumps it up to 40, so you can actually do that, but I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, but I prefer the the shotgun. You have the overdrive, which means that shoots faster, and then self-destruct for when you throw it. I can't do it in the... I'd have to go to the gun range, I think, and then I'd have to equip it, and we'll just... It blows up when you throw it. It's nice, but I still prefer shotguns. So that's what we have. Each gun then has a sort of super ultimate thing, which, you know, does special stuff, but I haven't even unlocked those yet. So let's move on to missions. There are 3 zones. I have completed the game. I've gotten the credits and all that. Basically, each zone is structured the same way. They each have 3 different missions, and each mission is sort of structured the same way across the 3 zones. The first mission will end with a sort of a collection phase where you have to toss the robots into this sort of collecting beam. The second one will always have a robo...
A hotspot is erupting.
A Robo Relay, that's what they call it, which is basically like this little pylon that you have to protect from all the robots trying to kill it. And then the final one has a boss battle against a guy that it's cool the first time, but by the time you have to do it again on this Zone 3, it's like, okay, I've already kind of beaten this boss a couple times. And that goes across all the different zones, so it doesn't really matter what we do, but we will do mission 1, 2.
Hotspot is erupting. We
Okay.
must defend this area.
So you have, of course, leaderboards. So for this mission, I'm ranked 10,000 or so worldwide. You can pick the time of day. I like day. Then you have a bunch of different challenges, and completing these challenges and earning the stars unlocks new stuff, new upgrades, and the ultimates, and blah, blah, blah. So let's have a go. I'm probably not going to do any of the challenges, because I just want to show you the game. So, yeah, so of course you can just pull out your guns, and you can fire all day and night at all the robots and have a great time doing that, but it's kind of a bit like, not completely like, but a bit like Bulletstorm, for those who remember that game. In which case, you know, you get more points generally for being a bit more creative with how you kill robots. You'll see what I mean very soon.
2, 1, go! Agent 34.
So here we have a robot. So we can just shoot him, but we can also grab a bullet and throw it back and knock him out. And probably, you know, you could grab a bunch of bullets, which is... Oh, I threw my gun at him instead. You can grab a robot and chuck him. We can also grab a robot, rip off an arm or a leg or his head. You can use him as a meat shield. You can do all sorts of stuff. You can bounce bullets off your gun, return to sender, and ping pong and all that kind of stuff. In fact, if we may rip off this, and then you can sort of beat them with it, which is pretty fun. Here, I'll beat this guy with his buddy's arm. See, whack, which is pretty fun. You can knock them down, and then you pull out your gun, and you just blow their heads off, and it's just very satisfying. Here we have these little robots, which like to jump at you, but then of course you can just grab them and kill their buddies with themselves and all sorts of good stuff. Come on. And then you can just...
Agent 34, can you clear this area?
Yeah, they'll explode. And yeah, it's very satisfying. This is a very sort of easy. This is one of their first missions, so it's pretty gentle. But later on, it's very, very, very hectic, and so you're pulling out all sorts of moves and just moving very frantically, and it all moves so fluidly. It's quite satisfying. Get back here. Ooh, into the lights. This guy's got a shotgun, but now he doesn't have a head, so... Another thing is, as I'll demonstrate, this gun only has 17 rounds in it right now, but if I bounce it off him and grab it again, it's reloaded. So, bouncing a gun off of a robot fully reloads it for some reason that nobody knows. But you can always just toss them both aside and grab 2 new ones. So obviously the idea is to not get hit. I'm just kind of showing things off right now. Because you want to build up your combos. See ya. What else can you do? What else can you do? Well, I need to,
Good job!
Agent, 30 seconds left.
eat that. There you go, you get the juggle.
Don't stop moving.
Oh, you can't do it with your hands.
Only 10 more seconds.
Whoop, thank you.
4, 3, 2, 1. You recalled very quickly.
So, yeah, you'll get these sort of little objectives during a mission. My objective right there was to kill 20 robots in 2 minutes, which is no problem.
Move to the next location. Be careful, Agent 34. Sensors indicate something large heading your way.
So here we have the biggest of the robots. Sort of a mini boss if you want to look at it that way. And you just have to shoot the glowy spots. Which isn't a problem. There you go. And then we get on top of the giant robot. And we sort of hijack him. And now we get his giant fuck you laser. Which, yes, is as cool as it sounds. Yes, it is as cool as it sounds.
Nice!
It does not last forever, unfortunately, but we can also use his other hand to grab little robots. See? And then... Alright, let's get off. Why did I drop my gun?
Move to the next objective.
So of course you get bonus points to kill them while they're running away. But alright, let's move on. So it is, you know, it is a wave-based... What are you doing? It is a wave-based shooter, you know, you do have to move between the different areas. But once you're at these spots, you're free to move around as much as you want. I can move on top of cars, I could, I don't know, you can move up here, you can do all sorts of stuff. But you do have to move around the map a little bit. Hey buddy, get down there. Nice. Ooh, those are fun. These little drones, you can grab them and see ya.
Would like you to pacify this area by deploying a Robo Relay.
Alright, so now we have to activate the little pylon. There we go.
Stop them from destroying the Robo Relay.
So there's a challenge here to avoid this taking any damage, but that's really difficult.
3,
There's a lot of
2,
bullets.
1, go! Agent 33 has nothing on you.
See ya.
They are damaging the Robo
Oh, see,
Relay.
I already missed this dude. It's just tough.
Go get him, Tiger!
Where did this little thing go?
90 seconds left. Continued movement is advised.
Fuck off.
Damage has been inflicted on the Robo Relay.
Get an aspirin for that headache!
Nope. Give me that. Fuck off. Stumbled.
The Robo Relay is taking damage.
Please stop it.
60 seconds remaining. You should keep moving.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say. It's pretty much, if you have VR, you want to buy this game. And if you don't have VR, it should probably make you want to get VR. Unless you don't like shooting things, in which case, I don't know why you're watching this channel.
Robo Relay suffering damage. Agent, 30 seconds left.
Hey,
It's time to move, Agent 34.
get over here.
Robots are damaging
punching
the
my-
Robo Relay.
Ooh, that was pretty good. I'll give myself style points for that one. See ya. See ya. See ya.
Only 10 more seconds.
That's the end of me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robo Relay activated.
Alright, that was that.
You surpassed all expectations, Agent 34. You may teleport to the office.
That was a mission. They're not really that long. That was 9 minutes, 15 seconds. It's pretty quick to do one. And that just makes you want to go do another one. I won't spoil the boss battle.
Welcome back, Agent 34.
I'll leave that for people that want to see it on their own. But we can do, I guess, 2-1. Unlocks? No, I don't know why. Okay. Old Town, Robo Rabble.
This mission. Have
Alright.
a nice recall mission. And remember, Robo Ready values you.
I'm not saying it has like infinite replayability or anything like that. Eventually it'll be like, well, it's the same mission, you know, there's only 9 missions. I'm really hoping they add, you know, more weapons, more style, you know, DLC. I'll pay whatever you want. All right, just make it happen.
Welcome to Old Town, Agent 34. We want you to pacify
But
this
I've
area
had just
with
a really
Robo
insane
Relay.
amount of fun with this so far.
3,
All right.
2, 1, go!
It has an energy rifle.
It certainly does.
That'll
You want to
teach
shoot me?
Exit the tunnel, Agent 34.
All right. Let's get on top of this truck. That was a nice jump, dude.
Headshot!
Oh. See ya. Come on, jump. Oh, I missed. No, I want to grab you. See ya.
Get him!
Move to the ball court,
It's
Agent
just
34.
so good. It's so good. Again, it's just one of those things of like, I'm not sure if you can really understand until you've played it, but you know, it is what it is. Let's rip off your head. There you go, buddy. Shoot your buddy.
This
Nice.
area is a hot spot.
All right,
Robo-Ready is
basketball
going to need you
court.
to go ahead and recall as many rogue robots as you can.
Three, two, one, go! Race!
All right. What are you doing?
You should move soon.
Should I? Yeah, you know, the computer, the AI or whatever always tells you to move,
Ahead.
but I don't know. I don't really need to do that.
90 seconds left.
I gotta kill a lot of robots for this, so we'll just shoot them.
Agent 34, keep moving.
Serve.
60 seconds remaining.
Alright, we got plenty
To
of
the
time.
other AI about you.
Whoa.
Agent 34, please continue moving.
Whoa.
34.
Whoop.
On screen.
Agent, 30
I'll just-
seconds left.
Pick your little shotgun bullets here. Hold on. Oh. Whoop. Hey.
You should move soon. Only 10 more seconds.
Oh, that was good. Sorry, buddy, you stumbled.
3, 2, 1. You recalled enough products.
Alright. Where are you going?
Move to the next site.
Whoop. Alright, let's move on. It's too much fun. Too much
Those
fun.
flying robots have rocket launchers.
Oh, the rocket
Watch out.
launchers, of course. Yeah, that's fun. That's still fun. Let's get rid of a gun, shall we? Because we're gonna grab this. Oh. Wanna try again? I'm waiting. See ya. Nice.
Thought it could fly. Yes.
Good work. Move to the next location.
Alright. That's over there. It's a far leap. Oh, come on. Get. This is like the farthest you have to travel. Alright. Okay, boys. Let's see what you got. Oh, that must have hurt. Oh, that must have hurt. Oh my god. Round 3? No, he's not even gonna bother. There you go. See ya. Shouldn't there be more of you? See ya.
Please deploy a Robo Relay to pacify
the
this
Robo
area.
Relay.
You may activate the Robo Relay.
Okay, I was a little wrong then. I thought 2-1 and... Alright, I was a little wrong. They switch it up. I hit the button.
Run the Robo Relay until it is fully powered.
Yeah, I like that they give you just so many guns. Like, you don't have to worry about reloading or anything like that, or collecting ammo. It's just grab some more pistols off your hip. Which means you can let the bullets fly. Bounce. See ya. No!
Relay suffering
Screw you.
damage.
Better step off. Damn it.
90 seconds left.
Killed by an explosion.
They are
Damn it.
damaging the Robo Relay.
Recycle that Robo Relay.
Not recycling nothing.
Chocolate slugs.
The rockets are what you gotta watch out for.
Robo Relay.
It's hard to stop that, man. They take a lot of damage. Ooh, you bumped your dude.
Continued movement is advised.
Piss off. A rocket just flew past my shoulder.
Nothing on
What the
you.
fuck? Shotguns work. Shotguns work.
Damage has been inflicted on the Robo Relay.
Okay.
30 seconds left. Don't stop
Thanks.
moving.
Headshot.
Fuck! Who said you could do that?
Only 10 more seconds. 5,
Shit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
See ya.
Mission complete.
Nice.
Excellent, Agent 34. I'll see you back at the office.
So many guns. Alright. Again, pretty quick. 8:50. It's around 9-10 minutes each mission usually, unless you're really messing around. You can see one of the challenges for this mission is to actually complete it without firing a single weapon, which is just... It's just... I mean, I'm probably going to do that pretty soon. It's just so good. Yeah, so... That's Robo Recall. Yeah, it's probably the most fun I've had with VR up to this point. And it's not like a deep game, you know, it's not like this immersive, epic, you know, tale of anything. It's literally just like you're in the arcade when you're 8 years old and they got those games where you point the gun at the screen and you're just shooting things, shooting bad dudes, but it's just so much better. The real world just seems so boring by comparison, even though, like this, I wouldn't do this in the real world. You crazy? I wouldn't toss a mug around. That would be ridiculous. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. There'll probably be some more VR stuff on the way. There's a lot of exciting titles coming out in the VR realm because the headsets have been out for a while now, and so the long development times are finally paying off. Alright then. My name is Mangg. Game you've been watching is Robo Recall. And I'll see you fine folks around.